and give us a really big run, which would, the initial target from that would be 7,800. So I want to show you and explain to you exactly what an inverse head and shoulders actually does, or what it is, if you are not familiar with what an inverse head and shoulders does. I think this is a pretty shitty example here. So let's see. So you've got your left shoulder, you've got your right shoulder, you've got the head, the neckline, which is, this is running parallel, and then you have your initial uptrend. But this is what I'm thinking right now, right? If we were in a situation where we are currently forming a inverse head and shoulders, we are still, no matter what, going to be seeing a retracement. So is it a time to buy? A lot of people have been DMing me, have been asking me, texting me, you know, I can see the prices going up. Is it a good time to buy? Ethereum, what's going on? And my answer to that is kind of, we gotta let this play out, because I'm not sure if this can be a valid inverse head and shoulders. I'm not sure if the head is long enough. I know that there is quite some distance separating the head from the left and right shoulder neckline. To me, it does. I mean, to me, it is. You know, but and this is one thing I want to also say and get out there as well. You know, when I first started streaming, and even now, you know, I do basic TA. I do supports, resistances, trend lines, you know, breakout patterns, bull flags, bear flags, stuff like that. I'm working on being a better analysis, and I'm doing that each and every single day, because I truly do, from the bottom, and I mean this, I want to be able to come on here every day, do a live stream, and give you guys value, an actual value that isn't just like, oh, I think this coin's gonna do this, or it looks like this, or, you know, this is how I was able to make this amount of money. No, I want to be able to say, okay, these are the targets that we're likely to hit due to, you know, so it's a lot of stuff that I'm working on behind the scenes to be able to provide you guys with better content. So I did take about a week off just to, you know, learn, and that's what I did from the beginning, right? Everybody always asks me the same thing. How did you get into cryptocurrency? How did you learn this stuff? How did you, you know, what did you do? Did you take a class? And I tell everybody the same thing. No, like I taught myself. The internet is a great tool. You know, you can learn anything you want on the internet. And I can't tell you the amount of hours and sleepless nights, like, and when I say sleepless nights, I mean that, you know, trading all night until the sun comes up, learning about different pattern formations and, you know, projects, and, you know, just learning about blockchain and this this ecosystem in general, to become a better trader. Hey, Mitch, man, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for tuning in. That means so much, dude. Seriously, you are an absolute inspiration, man. This what I'm saying right now is kind of coinciding with what I'm learning from you. You know, go check out Mitch Rayman on Crypto News. He is an absolute. I mean, his talent is unbelievable, and he makes it look easy. It's like watching LeBron James play basketball. It's like, you know, and that's what I want to be able to provide to you guys. You know, so watching guys like Mitch Ray And you know, I can't even come up with, you know, off the top of my head anymore, really, guys that really do. I mean, the Trade Devil's really good. Somehow finding it, I don't know how, dude, you are an absolute animal. I mean, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do 3 to 4 hour streams. And dude, you're a beast. Like you're an inspiration, man. It's and the style that you have, man, I'm going for it. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's just like, it's something very unique. You know, you got the music in the background. You have, you know, you got, and I also want the audience to grow too. You know, I want to be able to conversate with the audience, because I think having a big audience to be able to kind of collab with and, you know, bounce back and forth with is also, it helps the stream somehow, you know, not somehow, a lot, you know. So say somebody calls out Ethereum, right? And let's get out of, let's go with Coinbase, right? So right now with Ethereum, we're obviously seeing this huge run-up that we saw with the initial run-up with Bitcoin, right? We have the 200 EMA, we have the 55, 15, all crossing over the 200, which is very bullish. And we have this consolidation that you can almost call a bull flag, and then a huge run-up, you know? And we're kind of just running right along that 15 EMA. And right now, you know, it's gonna pretty much do whatever Bitcoin does. So when people tell me to take a look at Ethereum and you know, Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin, I kind of just tell them to, you know, find the pattern of what Bitcoin's doing. Coffee edition. Conversing with the audience is so important. I know. And believe it or not, Mitch, you're in here right now. There's 4 viewers watching. Mitch has about 20,000 subscribers on his channel. Before he had 6. I mean, what you do, Mitch, is, I would love to get you on this show, man, and just to come on and just to honestly bullshit and just to hang out and just you know, pick your brain a little bit, and I want to find out how you were, you know, were you self-taught? All the knowledge that you know, everything that you know right now, you know, is it from just a long years and years and years of experience? Did you go through a class? Did you work for a company? Or did you kind of go through the route that I did, where I just kind of YouTube taught myself, you know? Because that's kind of where I am right now. And that's why I just, coming on YouTube and giving you guys, you know, value, to me right now, you know, I can give you very little value, but not to the extent of someone like a Mitch Ray or someone like a Trade Devil, or, you know, there's a bunch of guys out there, man, you know. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. You know, I've been getting a lot of people DMing me saying, where you been, man? And yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been learning. I've been grinding and really trying to get the Fibonacci sequential down. Like that's my number one focus at the moment is the fib retracements, and then I might get into Elliott waves a little bit, but one thing at a time. I'm not trying to overwhelm myself at all, but that's definitely one thing that I'm trying to get better at right now. I want to take a look at MCO, guys, because MCO is a project that I've been talking about for quite some time now, and not because of what the hell am I doing here? And not because of like the movement that it's been doing. Obviously, it's been going on a run. Mike, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you very much for coming in, man. Thank you. So Monaco is intrinsically. So Mitch Ray says lots of experience, a lot of self-taught via textbooks, been mentored very, and dude, that's so huge, is having a mentor. You know, I don't have a mentor, and I would love to, you know, be able to call someone at any time, or, you know, I just think having a mentor in this industry, in this business, is so huge. It's so big. And finding the right mentor. What is the indicator at the bottom? That's a RSI, my man. That's the we got the volume indicator here, and we have the RSI. I just changed my the color. Usually it's a different color. That's all I did. Last chart. I don't know what last chart was I on. This here. The head and that's an actual head and shoulder indicator.
Yes.
What do you think about this, Mitch? About this head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder? Is this something that could potentially play out? And dude, like I said, Mitch, man, it means so much that you're in here right now. It's so cool. It's you're such a good dude, man, and it's awesome that we kind of, going back and forth here. But let me get back to MCO real quick, guys. I'm not shilling them. I have some because I'm holding long term. Obviously, if they tank and shit the bed, I'm going to get rid of it because I actually told this to Mitch earlier. Crypto doesn't have earning reports. They don't have, you don't know what they're making. Like with stocks, they have to come out with the annual earning report. They have to come out with, with the progression that they're making within the company. And you have no idea if Litecoin is hitting their numbers, or if they're in major debt, now I'm hearing that EOS is trying to crowdfund more money. I don't know the exact story. It's just something that popped up real quick. I'm not even going to get into it, but it's just an example of, come on. EOS was supposed to be a project that was going to be the Ethereum killer, and I just read something that they're going to be doing another crowdfunding. You don't know what these companies are making. Look at MCO and Google descending. All right, so MCO, right? You've got this huge. I would call this. Let me see here. So, on the ride up, right? We have strong runs, consolidation, touchdown to the 200 EMA, spikes, and they all just kind of, every spike that ends up occurring during MCO, you start seeing consolidation. It's literally a descending scallop on MCO right now. All right, so let's look at descending scallop. All right. And dude, Mitch, this is stuff that I need to learn, because I'll be honest with you guys, man. I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? And I need to, in order to provide you guys with content that is value. You know what I mean? I can't be coming on here just saying, hey, I think MCO is, I want to be on, exactly what Mitch just said. You know what I mean? So this right here is a descending scallop, okay? It's almost like a reverse cup and handle. You have your initial run up. You have your consolidation. And let's look at, that is an exact pattern for descending scallop. Is it scallop? Am I saying that right? Scallop or scallop? So that is a huge indication on going to higher highs. I think the market in general, when Bitcoin goes on a run, a lot of altcoins get into position to... Why am I on the 30-minute? A lot of altcoins get into a... Like, they almost like gear up. They get into a position where they're ready to fire off, right? Let's go to the coin list, man. Either I'm gonna say scallops because I'm from Rhode Island. Scallop. All right, let's just go down the list, man. Let's just go down the list. Let's take a look at XLM. All right, XLM just showing a huge shine. Just ate shit for the longest time. Broke out of this, this wedge pattern here. Fell out of the downside. Wasn't able to get back up to the 55 EMA. Was riding the 15 EMA all the way down, and then just literally. This 15 EMA was carrying this price line for the longest time. And then this huge news coming out. I mean, if you want to call it huge news, whatever, it's a speculation. It's something that they're exploring, Coinbase adding XLM onto their exchange. But there's nothing wrong with selling the rumor and buying the news. You know what I mean? That's crypto, man. You can't fall in love with a project. I remember the first project that I bought, Ripple. I thought the thing was going to be worth $1 million. You know what I mean? Katrina, what's up, Mom? How you doing? Ma Duke's in the house. Mike Tyler, what's up, man? In this context, this is a bearish reversal pattern. So are you talking about XLM right now? It's a bearish reversal pattern. So you would call this a bearish reversal, obviously, yeah. What up, Mike? Good to see you. Big Mitch in the house. I know, right? Such awesome seeing him in here, man. Awesome. Thank you, Mom. Love you too. Ma Dukes is that is my best friend right there. And that guy right over here in the other room, my son. So that's what I'm doing this for. But anyway, come on. Let's not get emotional here. So. Yeah, you would absolutely, definitely call this a bearish reversal, right? You're coming down. This is when the entire market was just, heading to the downward side. And when you get a little bit of news, it's almost like Tron Connect, right, Mitch? It's like Tron Connect. A little bit of news comes out, and this thing just pumps. So it's hard to do TA on a coin like XLM at the moment because this is strictly due to news. It came out, said that it was Coinbase came out and possibly said it was going to get listed. And, can you do TA on that? Mitch, are you going to be able to do MCO still? Yeah. Let's take a look at VeChain because... Listen, there was an interview that I did with somebody. If you go back and look at my previous videos, look at the video in the interview that I did with the dude man. I think that's what the title is. It says interview with the dude, and his name had to be kept anonymous for whatever reason. But he went into VeChain and he was explaining what was going to be happening with the fork and how they were going to be changing to Thor coin, and for every 500 VeChain that you held, you were going to get 50,000. So it was almost like a split, like a coin split, a stock split. And I'm pretty sure their main net. MCO had a nice little run up into descending scallop, reversed the price action to the downside. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's go back to MCO and take a look at that. So VeChain, man, I would just stay away from right now. All I'm seeing is bad news coming out about this. I want to do another interview with Scott VeChain, aka the dude, and find out what the heck is going on with VeChain, because it is just eating dust. And when we're in a market where everything is green, and when Bitcoin is making huge moves to the upside like this, and you know, you got coins like TRX that are absolute garbage, and VeChain just cannot find any sort of ground footing. You know, something's going on internally with this project. So right now, I would definitely stay away. It is below every single indicator that I have, and until it shows some sign of upside, I would stay away from that for sure. Does not look good, man. I mean, I had high hopes for VeChain too. I really did. So MCO, I just want to look at MCO again, Mitch. So I had a nice run up, and the descending scallop reversed the price action to the downside. So that can almost mean a good. That's almost a good and positive statement. That see, I always thought these were J hooks. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, you know far more than I do. So this is a descending scallop. And which is good, because that means that that's probably going to show some room to the upsides. Now, descending scallop. So we should make a lower high most likely, and then break down to lower prices. So you're saying we'll probably make a lower high, and then just start breaking down. Let's take a look at ONT. And guys, these are all coins that were in my Twitter inbox, and I didn't put any notifications out. I just wanted to put something out, man. I was just in the mood to stream real quick. It's terrible for getting the most accurate information. I know, man. I gotta get set up over here, man. This is, as you know, we just got this thing fired up. You know, this channel is very new, so we're trying to get a lot of different ways to find certain stuff like that without having to go to Google. But let me check my Twitter. We had ONT. So ONT right now to me looks like on the 4 hour. I mean, you have a lot of downside with some consolidation, almost looking like a bear flag to me. If you're looking for an entry on ONT, I would definitely stay away from that. You know, right now it's above the 15 EMA, which is, I mean, not a big deal, especially when you're like running down that much. But it could find some support. Now, I was watching a stream that Mitch did the other day, and we actually were looking at a similar pattern that looked like this. Now, we can almost... Right? So, Bukowski, man. Yeah, dude, definitely. That'd be awesome, Mitch. Dude, Mitch, thanks so much for staying around, dude. Thank you. The Jesus, man. Unbelievable. Thank you, dude. And I'd love to have a talk, dude, you know, off stream, and just, you know, let me know, man, like what I could, you know, obviously I know my TA needs to get way better. And, you know, there's a lot of people that are on YouTube right now that are just saying, right, we'll go like this. All right, so ONT, I ended up buying in this double bottom. See, we saw this double bottom here on ONT, right? We noticed that it was a double bottom. So what we ended up doing, and I think I put it in my Telegram or I put it in my Discord or somewhere, You know, I told everybody that it was an entry point. So right here, we entered at this double bottom and we caught this huge run to the upside. Now, you know, I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy and just, dude, I want nothing more fulfilling in life than empowering others. And exactly, Mitch. Exactly, bro. That's what I want to do. And they TA on CoinMarketCap. Dude, one of the biggest YouTubers, he has 250,000 followers, and he does his TA on CoinMarketCap. I mean, it's incredible. He'll go like this. Okay, let's look at some of the top movers of the day. We got 10X sitting at 75.86%. Now, we're going to take a look, and, you know, and we obviously saw a little bit of a run-up. We got an all-time high of 10X at 520,000 US. It's like, dude, oh, this is that 10X coin that was valued at, yeah. So yeah, exactly, man. They do TA on CoinMarketCap, you know, and they'll take a look at their project and, you know, whatever, man. The point that I'm trying to make is I don't want to be that. So I've been taking some time off to learn way more TA. Like, I know basic breakouts like this, right? Like, I know for sure, right, that if we break out of this bullish bear flag, this bearish flag, that we're heading to lower lows. Like, I know for a fact that if we close below the support, then we will head down towards lower lows, right? But I also know that it is a possibility that we could get rejected, wick down, like we did right here, right? Wick down, jump back up, and try to make a run for a breakout to the resistance, to the upside, and maybe even try to hit the 55 EMA, right? Like, I know stuff like that, but I'm not going to come on here and just say, you know, bear flag, bull flag, and what ifs. Like, you know, so I'm trying to get better with the, especially the fib, man. Fib retracement. Mitch, you are a absolute, monster at that, your retracement levels. There was one coin that you called the other day, man, that had me in awe. And I know you know which one was it? It was, you nailed it. You nailed it. Your retracement levels, I think it was Neo. I can't remember, man, but it was unbelievable. And, you know, dude, it's just, it's great. It's great stuff. And, you know, I can't thank you enough, dude, for doing what you do, man, because I'm just learning so much, and it's given me the ability to kind of be able to give back to other people as well. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at the Ethereum Classic. So that's what, sorry guys, that's what I think about ONT. ONT looking like a bear flag to me. I would look for a break below this support. If we do end up closing below the support, we are going to go to lower lows. And if by any chance we get rejected at this support and we happen to break through resistance, we could make a run up to the 55 EMA, and a close above the 55 EMA could mean that we're going higher. ZRX, dude, that was it. ZRX, dude, unbelievable, man. Ethereum Classic, that was the last one by Jody. Was it Jody? Yeah, Jody. Let's take a look at Ethereum Classic. So, guys, a lot of people are holding Ethereum Classic, Zcash, ADA, and all the coins that are rumored. So, right off the bat, Ethereum Classic is not a rumor. They are going to be listing it on Coinbase. It's just a matter of when. So what I'm seeing right now with Ethereum Classic, honestly, is I think we're going to start heading down lower. It looks like we did just break out of this wedge formation that we had trading. So, it doesn't look good for Ethereum Classic. it looks like that we could break out a little bit more and possibly get a touch down to the 200 EMA, or even be held up by this. We have some support here. So we've got a little bit of support here at the 2538 level. But if we break through, I would definitely expect a jump off the 200 EMA. But it doesn't look good right now for Ethereum Classic. I would, not get into a position if you are looking to get into one, because right now it's looking bearish for sure. And Mitch, I think you would probably agree with that, right? What else? What time are you going live, Mitch? Because I don't want to cut into your, not that I have a million people watching or any, but I want to tune in, man. You're probably going live at 11, I'm going to guess. So, that's about it, guys. Those were my requests. This is where I'm standing right now with BTC. I think we do have a possible play for a head and shoulder descending inverse head and shoulders that just completely disappeared on me. Awesome, man. Cool. 11. So we got the inverse head and shoulders that could possibly play out right now for Bitcoin. We are at the neckline right now. Also, guys, trading above the 200 EMA, you guys know that is a very strong sign, and I love seeing that. Oh, where is the one that I had? I had a Bitcoin chart. Where'd it go, man? Where'd it go, dude? There it is. All right. So this is where I'm leaving it, guys, all right? This is my thoughts on BTC. Thank you, everybody who came in, took the time to watch. Mitch, Jesus, man, dude, thank you so much, man, for coming in and staying the whole time, dude. Like, what? Awesome, man. Thank you so much. I'm going to continue learning from you each and every day, and I truly appreciate it. Everybody who was watching, I know my viewers are going to go extremely down for my next couple of videos because my consistency has been low. We were getting, 200 or 300 views per video and getting 15 to 20 people in every chat. But it's my fault that I kind of started becoming a little bit lackadaisical with these streams. But it was to benefit you guys, I just felt like my TA wasn't good enough to be displaying and giving you guys value. So I made the decision to hold back a little bit, learn a lot more because I need to learn more, and I'll slowly start coming out with more content when I become better with TA, and that is that. So cool, man. Thank you guys very much. This is where I stand. Take a look, see if we get a break to the upside out of this inverse head and shoulders. This could play out, and we have a target of about 7,800 if this does end up breaking out of this inverse head and shoulders. And thank you everybody who came and took the time out of their night to watch. And Mitch, I will see you tonight at 11 o'clock. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Maddie says, please keep trying and be honest about your level, and you will be fine, and you will feel more comfortable streaming. Yeah, definitely, man. And that's exactly the goal. Exactly, man. So thank you for those kind words, man. It really means a lot. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.